Okay, we are in the Voeux Road West and we are Sai Ying Pun area of Hong Kong, and we are just witnessing the police, and there is a manifestation of people that are sitting on the street with their umbrellas, and the police came over to try to stop them. Basically, this movement is not authorized, so let's go have a look. The movement is not really violent, but during the day they said that they have been attacked with some pepper spray, and but basically now it's quite quiet, the situation. Let's go have a look. Here's the police here. You can see people with an umbrella. If you can follow. Now here the situation is pretty quiet. There is like a wall made of policemen here, but if you can see over there, the items are all not working because there are a bunch of people. And if you can see a little bit farther, all the umbrellas just behind the police people. At the moment everything is okay, it's quiet, but everything seems to be prepared for something different. We have talked to some people here, and they said that the protest is of course because of the recent events. So we will have a look now, and we will see. Now there are some people there. Wait a second. People having an argument there. Let's have a look what happens. Let's see, they are upset. Police, of course, try to keep them quiet. You know, probably these people just want to go home. They don't want to take part of the protest. But basically, the road is blocked, so they cannot actually go on and reach their They have been here all day, so the situation is a little bit stressful. Something seems happening over there because the people there start to be a little bit, maybe a little bit tired, maybe a little bit exhausted by the day that have been here over there. Some of them are standing, and a few seconds ago the police, who were all together in a group, just moved and tried to stop them from, preventing them from coming towards this part of the road. So, I'm still trying to block them, but the situation is not very clear. I try to ask some questions to some people here. Maybe they can tell us a little bit more. Hello? Hello, can I ask you some questions? Hello, I am from the University of Hong Kong. What is this protest about?
This is the we want to because the Chinese central government wants the invitation of the law. We don't want need to the invitation of Chinese central government.
Okay.
We want to fight for our rights. We don't need the press from the central government.
Okay.
We don't need it.
This is basically a movement for independence. Try to pro-democracy.
Yeah, democracy. We want democracy. We want independence and Hong Kong independence. But now it's not fight for independence because tomorrow the invitation will be sold us tomorrow. So we want to occupy here. Then we don't want to receive the interpretation.
Okay, how long have you been here? How long have you been here? Yeah.
Today. About 6 o'clock in the evening.
From 6 in the evening.
From 6 o'clock about we were here. Up now, we have been here
Okay.
up to begin at about 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, okay. And how is the protest has been violent or quiet?
We don't want
You don't want violence, you try to keep it quiet.
Yeah, keep it quiet.
Okay.
I only sit here and take this paper, this demonstration paper,
Right. Alright. Now the police are very, I think it's coming in this direction, trying to move us away. Thank you very much. The police at this moment leaves this place and they're moving probably to another part. Let's try to follow them. See what happens. Probably they're going in the other direction. Let's go. Probably they want to stop the protesters by the other side. Let's have a look. Okay, we're trying to follow the police now. Probably they're going to the other side of the road and try to get the protesters from the other part of the road. They go pretty fast, so we'll try to catch up and see how they're gonna handle the protesters on this side. So let's go have a look. Right, the police just stop us in the moment they create like a wall, a barrier. We cannot go forward. There are many people standing here and trying to figure out what the situation is and the way we will block or prevent the protesters to go on with their protests. So now at the moment we have to stop here and look, they're trying to change the direction of these people. Probably these guys were trying to go home and just reach their final destination and they couldn't because they prevent them to go on. So they have to change their direction. So at the moment the road is blocked and we will see what happens. Okay, now we are trying to record the images from a little bit uphill. So from here you can see that there are a bunch of people, like probably a couple of hundreds of people, and we are a little bit up of the hill in order to give you the extent of the protest. But still we cannot go further at this point because as you can see there is still the police blocking the road and preventing people from going on. So at this point we can go this way, have a look. Here people cannot go further. You can see a lot of people that maybe they are trying to reach their places. Hey,
want to have some bird? We are doing the report live.
I think that this is the biggest march that they have organized. I think before the march on Wednesday, and they're going to do another one with the lawyers.
okay, we are in Queens Road West now, and as you can see, the traffic of cars is completely blocked. And, some people now are getting a little bit tired and upset. You can see the bus there that cannot go on. And now some people are shouting because, you know, they would like to go on, try to go back home. There are also some cars here in the middle of the street. And a bunch of people came out. And you can see this lady very upset for, you know, this march that has changed a little bit the habits of the people tonight. You can see workers here cannot go on, they just stand there, try to figure out what to do and try to understand what happens. You can see also a bus over there that cannot go on. So we can go on. There's a car here with a kid. Here cannot go further. Seems to be not like a public bus, probably a bus of tourists or something. The march made a little bit of chaos tonight, so now we try to go on the other side of the street and try to get the protesters on the other side, which seems to be a little bit warm. Let's have a look. As you can see here, tourists, people stuck there. Probably not a lucky day to come to Hong Kong today. Let's go on the other side of the street. Okay, here we are again in Voeux Road West, but we are at the other side of the protest. So we're gonna reach in a moment, but now look at this. A queue, a line of tramways and buses all stopped. They cannot go on because of today's protest. So it's a little bit overwhelming probably for the people who were supposed to go home or finish their shift today. So we're gonna now check out what is the situation at the other side of the protest. But now look at this image. A lot of buses from buyers just piled up, one next to each other, trying to maybe. And also the tourists from Bahia here. Probably tourists didn't think to end up in this kind of situation today. Okay, now we are in front of the Sai subway station. Let's have a look without hurting people here. And now the Sai subway station has been closed, so people cannot get in, and there is a barrier of policemen that was keeping people away from the place. Now they're actually keeping the area free, so we can walk, but Sai subway station now is still closed, so we cannot have people coming from this place to Voeux Road West. So now the police is gone away, so probably the situation is getting a little bit quieter now. And but again, no more subway tonight. Sai station. Okay, we are here in the very heart of the protest now. You can see there are many people, and actually now here people are equipped in a different way. They wear helmets and goggles to defend their face from the pepper spray attack. We also have been equipped with a mask and equipment to protect our face. So now we're gonna try to have a talk with the policemen if they can explain us a little bit of the situation. So if we are lucky enough, we're gonna have a little chat. So as you can see here, there are people sitting down, even people on the wheelchair trying to protest for their rights. But everything looks very quiet. Everyone is sitting down, so at the moment there is nothing major going on. Hello. Can we ask you just a little question, guys? How long have you been here? How long? Just a little question. How long have you been here? As you can see, it's very hard to have an answer from the police side. We will try to see if we can have a legal answer, but apparently they don't want to say anything tonight. So everything anyway looks very quiet at the moment. Let's go have a look. Now it seems to get a little bit warm in that spot of the protest. Sometimes it happens. Generally the protest is very quiet, but time to time there are people starting to shout, but basically nothing major happens. They get just a little bit warm, but the protest is 100% very quiet. We just cannot get any reply from the police on this side, so we will see what we can do here. Okay, now we are at the very front line of the protest, so you can see people with umbrella And here the equipment is very different. All the people wear bands or masks to cover their face. Many of them also have their hoods up and they have masks on your face to prevent the pepper spray to pollute your face and prevent them from breathing. Here people ask us to be very careful because they don't want their face to be revealed, so we're going to be very fast and we try not to put anyone in danger. So now the protest is very quiet. I think it's probably going to be this way all night. We're going to see what happens. This is Alex from JMSC, Saigon, Hong Kong.